So this is a quick update video to the Alienware situation in case you didn't catch that video about a week ago. Just to summarize, I ordered an R14 fully loaded to the gills, the flagship bee's knees and mule's tits model, about $4,600 out the door. That's with discounts bringing it down about $400 or $500, and then tax bringing it up about another $400. I am the proud owner of a fully decked out and customized R11 over here. It's been case swapped and all that other good stuff. Okay, cool. You're all caught up with the Alienware situation. Not quite. The video I made about a week ago was calling out Dell's Alienware division, which in case you don't know is their high performance or gaming division, just like HP has Omen. But there were a couple of things that just rubbed me the wrong way in the wrong spot. And I said in that video that I was going to mail it to the representative that was assigned to my case over there. Now, I never actually got around to that because, well, you can imagine, I run my own YouTube channel and I have a full-time job. I got sidetracked. I got busy, so I never actually sent that to that representative. However, Dell actually discovered that video organically, I guess, through their multimedia or PR public relations team, found the video, reached out to me. Very nice lady. Obviously, I'm not going to give you her name or anything like that. Who's a customer service executive, was very kind and very informative and cleared up some of the issues, the topics that I brought up in that video. First of all, I kind of loosely called it a bribe and whatnot, a small monetary offering of about $150 store credit to the Dell store, which I have really no use for because the only Dell product I really would want would be the actual PC itself. I don't need any of their peripherals like keyboards and mice or anything like that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can look me right in the brown eye. Hold on. But generally, they never do that. She basically clarified that that gentleman might be new, whoever offered that. That's not usually something that they do, is to offer somebody any kind of monetary payment to keep your order. You know, that was just a wonky situation that not very many of you, if any of you, are actually going to experience. The next one would be, I mentioned kind of the sloppy logistics, as I called it, that they didn't have the inventory on hand, but yet they're still selling these pre-built PCs in their builder. And it seemed like some kind of a disconnect or miscommunication between the actual sales funnel and selling the PCs and the actual getting it built and shipped out, the logistics on the back end there, because they're selling more PCs with components like 3080s and 3090s, i9 CPUs that they don't have readily available. So I mentioned, do they not keep a good inventory or track of how many they actually have on hand? And she mentions, well, we don't really have any on hand because we do not have an inventory or a stock, because in order to, well, for one, maximize profits, which does make sense from a business standpoint, you're not just going to have a surplus of 3090s, considering they don't know if and when people are even going to order PCs with 3090s. The majority of PCs they sell are probably high-end 20 series cards and then maybe 3060s and 3070s. Few 3080s and a few 3090s. But for the most part, a lot of people can't afford those PCs or just simply don't want them, or not from Alienware, whatever. So that's another thing that she kind of wanted to explain or clarify, is that they don't really have inventory or stock. They just get them from their vendors as they need. I do believe that, and I get why they do that. However, I do think they should have a certain pool or surplus, because people are going to order these eventually. These cards don't expire or anything. They're not going to like go bad. They're not eggs. They're not going to expire sitting on their shelves. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Then she gave me her personal contact information, like her desk line and her email, and said if I had any issues whatsoever to reach out to her. So I really do appreciate that Dell found my video organically just by searching for it, or it getting recommended in search on YouTube, or God knows whatever, because I didn't send it to them. Reached out to me and then tried to make things right by explaining some of the issues that I brought up in my video. At the end of the day, the damn thing is still delayed until March 18th is the estimated delivery date. Again, the PC was supposed to be delivered February 1st. And again, I didn't get a notification until I personally reached out about a day prior to its estimated delivery date and said, hey, the builder says it's not even being built, so I'm assuming it's not getting shipped out tomorrow. And then they were like, oh, yep, there is a delay. But again, I feel like that should have been sent out maybe 3 to 5 days, a week prior to the day that was actually supposed to be built. I do appreciate that they reached out to me. However, I'm really weighing the pros and cons here, but I do believe I am going to cancel the order, which is unfortunate for them and for me. For me, from a content standpoint, because I gained roughly 10,000 subscribers on my channel from my Alienware tutorials, customizing the R11, and I really wanted to shoot about 25 videos with the R14, comparing it to the R11, doing tutorials and the software, some hardware upgrades such as changing the fans and whatnot. At the end of the day, this just isn't worth it to me. I don't really want to wait until March 18th. Granted, that is the estimated time. It could get pushed to the left. God forbid if it gets pushed any further to the right, my head's gonna explode. Anyway, I more or less just wanted to share with you, the stallions and stallionettes, the community, the audience here at Gamer Heaven, as many of you are current or future Alienware owners. You either own an Alienware R9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or you're looking at buying one, I just want you to understand that there is a possibility that you do run into delays and you might not find out about them until the day of or the day prior. But Dell is actually actively trying to not only make better products, but also to serve the community, PC gaming community, I guess, is who they're targeting. That's their main sales demographic, to treat them better and to make them happier. By watching videos on YouTube, even from a relatively small channel like myself, watching, actually listening to the key points, granted, it felt kind of weird because this nice, wholesome lady on the phone is like listening to my raunchy, nitty-gritty, squeeze-a-titty humor, but hey, whatever. But they're listening to what influencers, content creators, YouTubers, live streamers, etc. have to say about their products, and then reaching out to them to try and make it right, to dive in, to deep dive a little bit to the core root issues and fix them. So I do admire, nod my little hat. I never wear hats. When you got hair like this, you don't want to cover it up and slap God in the face or anything, but I do give them a little gentleman's nod that they are actively trying to fix known issues within their company and also learn of new ones that they can remedy. But as of now, I most likely will be canceling the PC. I am also going to be doing a full comprehensive buyer's guide. It's roughly going to be 25 to 30 minutes with timestamps, of course, diving deep into all the reputable and well-known pre-built companies such as NZXT, CyberPower, iBuyPower, yes, Alienware included, as well as some of the less known and generic ones that you can get on Amazon, looking at things like delivery time, are these readily available, looking at things like overall price, warranty if you have any issues, what components are available, can you get high-end components like 3090s and i9s, and finally, at the end of the day, the overall value, which is the most important thing when buying a PC. So that video will be coming out in the very near future, incredibly beneficial, and I definitely do recommend that anybody looking to get a pre-built of any brand at any price point watches that video. There is a tab on my YouTube channel as well as the description in every video to my merch store in case you're sick of being naked. I also have coupon and discount codes for many products including custom controllers and gaming chairs found only in the description of my videos. Check me out at Facebook Gaming where I am a partner and upload a ton of exclusive gameplay content. Join the community Discord to chat with myself for the stallions and stallionettes of gamer heaven. And while I love each and every one of you bucking broncos equally, if you want to become a stallion or stallionette by supporting myself as well as the channel, clicking on the membership tab allows you to become a member of Gamer Heaven where you unlock a ton of exclusive perks. Smacking the thumbs up button, otherwise known as liking the video, will help it to get seen by more gamers. This information will reach and assist them as well. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover news in the gaming community and industry as well as tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing, and honest gaming peripheral reviews, keyboards, mice, headsets, controllers, mics, chairs, etc. And I'll see you tomorrow because I upload daily. Usually. Most of the time. Peace.